Alrighty, ThrottleDeviant back again, making a run to the store real quick because I had to pick up some stuff. I went out earlier and recorded, did a little story time, told a story about my past, got some really good footage of people driving like idiots, people parking in the middle of the intersection even though there was no traffic, a lady almost killing a dude in a truck. Oh, it was great footage. Yeah, then I realized when I got home that my GoPro had died, so I was holding out hope. You know, I was hoping that it'd die close to the end of the run, not the beginning. I get home, pull my footage off, and yeah, it died about 2 minutes into the ride, so that was a thing. But yeah, so I figured I'd make another video while I'm out running errands real quick again. And we'll talk about that a little bit. I guess I can run down through the story I told real quick as well. It's a new thing I plan on doing called StoryTime. Most of the time I'll be telling these stories in a third-party perspective. I will not identify myself or anyone else by name, as to protect the innocent, the guilty, the dead, and the alive. So yeah. First story is about the time though that I, myself, was riding my bike to work. It was back when I was still in the Marine Corps, and we were doing workups to go to Iraq. That meant I worked like 16-hour days, and I was going to work. It was about 5:15 to 5:30 in the morning, somewhere around there. Pitch black outside, because where I worked on the base, there were no street lights or anything like that, and it was down in a valley too, which meant that in the winter in California, it didn't get that cold realistically, but what happened was it would fog up real bad. There'd be just this thick ass layer of fog, like fucking Silent Hill style and shit. And screaming down through there, I was doing about 65, I was probably speeding a little bit, and come around this corner, and all of a sudden, for a moment I think my mind's playing tricks on me, but then all of a sudden I realize that there's a silhouette in front of me. And then as I get closer, all of a sudden that silhouette, it grows fucking fur. Oh, I'm here at Baker's. I will finish the story when I come back out. I'm gonna look at the bike real quick because I love looking at my bike. Yep. Alright. So there's that silhouette. It grows fur. And my entire life passes before my eyes. My asshole puckers as I see a fucking buffalo standing in the middle of the road. That's right, a buffalo. A freaking American bison. Tatanka and shit. Military bases tend to be animal sanctuaries of some sort. They'll have all kinds of animals that are protected aboard the base. And this base had buffalo on it. The night before, there had been a night fire exercise where the Marines go out and shoot guns at night and shit. They had left the gate open. So this buffalo had got out and decided that it liked standing in the middle of the damn road. So I'm scaredest I've ever been on my bike, freaks the fuck out, downshift, hit the rear brake, cut to the left really hard, and just for a moment, just for a fraction of a second, I feel a sense of relief because I know that I'm not going to hit the buffalo. Then it dawns on me that I'm now heading straight for a hillside and trees and shit of that nature. And my relief was short-lived as my butt puckers just a little bit more. And that's the day I learned how far you can push a Honda Magna in a turn. Because I pushed that son of a bitch so hard that my knee was practically on the ground. I pushed it to the point where I didn't scrape pipe or anything like you will on a Harley Davidson or something like that. The Magna's built to take corners, and I pushed it so hard down that it actually ripped the chrome tip off of my right foot peg. If you look up a Honda Magna, you Google it, you can see it. They have chrome tips, you know, little chrome tips on there, and I went so low into that turn that I ground mine completely off. It just ripped it right off the damn bike. But I corrected, I survived. Now, my ass puckered so hard when it happened that, you know, I had to pull my seat out of my crack when I got to work. But I lived. And my adrenaline was pumping, and my adrenaline's pumping and shit. I get to work, and I was at work before anyone else was. I was shop chief at the time, and so I had to get there and get my shit in order so that when the rest of the Marines showed up, we could get the day started. So yeah, they get there and they're all talking about the buffalo and stuff, and you know, I really didn't say anything to them about it, but I get home and tell my wife about it, and she gives me this kind of half-assed, yeah, type of response, like she didn't believe it happened. I was so pissed. It wasn't for a year after that. A year, when I came back from Iraq, she was coming to pick me up the day I got back from Iraq. And I get in the car, you know, we have our reunion, say hi and everything, see, in the parking lot and all that good shit. We get in the car and we're driving back home, and she goes, "Oh yeah, you were telling the truth about that damn buffalo, weren't you?" She had seen it. Apparently the gate had been left open that morning, and she had seen it on the way to pick me up. And so now she believed me. That almost hit the damn thing. So that's my buffalo story. And that's my first story time. Now, the other ones I have will be told in the third person, like I said at the beginning. But yeah, so that's it. Story time with ThrottleDeviant. As usual, get on two wheels and drive safe.